Alright guys, I just thought I'd make a video on my experience so far with the Lexmoto LXR 125. I will take the cover off and whatnot in a second. It's my first video that I've pretty much ever made in my life, so bear with me on that. But I'm just so excited about this bike that I wanted to start vlogging and just putting some videos out there of my experiences on it. Like I said, this is the Lexmoto LXR SE 125, and yeah, I've already done 100 miles on it, so this is almost like my 100-mile review, and you know, my first ever bike, let alone first video. So yeah, I reckon I was going to unwrap it and have a walk around and tell you what I like about the bike. Come out the way. So the first thing I'd say is the size of this bike is huge. I'm a good part over 6 foot, 6'2", 6'3". This bike don't look out of place, and I don't look out of place on the bike. It's a huge bike for a 125, especially when you add a tail bag like this. You know, getting on and off can be a bit tricky sometimes. I imagine it'd be even harder if you're a bit shorter than me. Just to come off this, I've almost got to Jackie Chan my way off the bike. But I do love that about this bike, its size. Okay, so I'll do a walk around of the bike just so you can see what the SE looks like. I mean, there's lots of videos on YouTube, but if you're anything like me, you want to see them all anyway. I must have watched every LXR video 5 times over, and I mean every single one, and I do mean 5 times over. So I thought, you know what, I'm absolutely in love with mine. I'm going to make one of my own. But yeah, they're a good looking bike, really good looking. It's almost laughable that there's an L plate on the back. When you look at the bike, you think, no way. But yeah, the SE, if you didn't already know, you can buy these bikes in a, I wouldn't say standard LXR for £2,200. The SE will set you back an extra £300. But with the SE, you get upside down forks. You get aluminium yokes and an alley swing arm, and then the colour and vinyls, and I believe that's all you get different. And don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the SE comes with a tinted a black front screen. I'm not entirely sure if it's just this one. This happened to have a tinted front screen or what, but yeah. And I mean, for £300, you're getting all this nice alley stuff. So if you can stretch to that, I certainly would. Just bear in mind that you do have to pay like an extra £100 on the road. So this will set you back 2.6 on the road, whereas the non-SE LXRs will set you back, I think, 2.3 on the road. But yeah, this is my 100-mile review so far, and it's been absolutely wonderful. There we are, the mileage is, if the camera will. Yep, there we are, 113.4. And I'll tell you what, it's been a smile every mile. I absolutely love this thing, and it's my first bike, so I've not really got anything to compare it to. All I know is how this bike makes me feel. And I am in love with it. I know I've only done 100 miles, and you know, it's early days yet to see whether or not it's going to be a good bike to me, but yeah, I mean, come on, look at that. Gorgeous bike. I'll start it up in a second so you can hear it as well. It's got the twin discs at the front. You know, that's another big bike feature. This doesn't use twin front braking discs. This uses a Euro 4 braking system now, where if you hit the back brake, braking will be applied on the back wheel and some on the front using one of the discs. Whereas if you just use the front brake, that'll be, hello boy, hello, oh, kisses, you like it, don't you, mate? You like it, don't you, boy? Hey, you good boy? Oh, thank you. Yeah, so if you use the front brake, See if I can zoom out a bit. Front brake will apply brake into just one disc. Using the back brake pedal will apply brake into the back disc and one of the front discs. So that's how that works. But yeah, I gave this a clean yesterday and I did record the whole cleaning process. It took me a long time. I spent all day on it, and then funnily enough my SD card corrupted, because one thing these bikes don't like is water and the rain. I've heard a lot of horror stories about, you know, oh, after riding that out in the rain my bike won't start, or it's got this problem, this symptom, this, that and the other. So I was quite meticulous in cleaning and getting everything just fine. And don't let the 100 miles fool you. You're probably thinking, but it's only done 100 miles, it couldn't have been that bad. It was bad, it was bad. I mean, I've not ridden this out in the rain, but I've ridden it on wet roads, through puddles, through dirt, and you wouldn't have been able to tell that this was grey, that this was white, you know. It was just an absolute mess in there. So if you want me to make another video on how I washed, cleaned and addressed all these inner bits in here, well, the whole bike really, without causing problems to the electrical systems, then just let me know and I'll get on that video next time it needs a clean. But yeah, it's come up like it's brand new. I know to you it is brand new, 100 miles. But like I say, it had been through some crap. It didn't look like this yesterday, that's for sure. But right, let's start it. Come around this way. And this is a cold start. I've just pushed it out just so I can walk around it. Look at that, look at. What more do you want from a 125? Yeah, it's not the fastest 125 out there, but you don't buy a 125 to go fast. You just don't. You buy a 125 to learn on. And why not learn on something as gorgeous as that? You know what I mean? It'll still do 70 plus, just once the engine's broken in. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, so my first 100 miles, what I'm going to do is I'm taking my theory test on Mod 1 as soon as the test centres reopen. And what I'll do is I'll just keep you updated with videos and my progress on that. Because they do this bike in a 380, it's the exact same chassis, you know, fairings, everything is the same, bar the engine. They just take the 125 out and put the 380cc in. But that's the bike I want to be going for in probably 6 months' time. Really nice bike. Gorgeous. If I don't think about riding it, I am riding it. Yeah, it is a Chinese bike, cheap Chinese bike at the end of the day. And yeah, I mean, that's probably the reason why they don't hold up so good in the rain, because it is cheap, it is Chinese, but they come with a two years warranty and a year's free breakdown cover. And I mean, for $2.5 grand, a bike that looks like that, sounds like that, 2 years warranty and a year's free breakdown cover, I don't care where it's made, I really don't. I just look at that and I smile. So yeah, I'm going to keep you posted. I've got 200 miles, well, 187 miles before I have to go for my first service. So I'll probably do another checking video when I'm close to that mileage. But if there's any questions, or if you want to see anything else on this bike, let me know and I'll just quickly upload another video for you. This is just in case you're thinking of buying one. This is me being honest. You know, I can't really fault it, really. But yeah, that's it for my 100-mile review so far. I'll keep checking in every so many miles, let you know how I'm getting on, any problems that I've encountered and whatnot. But yeah, there we go. My advice if you was thinking about getting one is just get one. Just get one. You're not going to find a better looking 125. And you top that off with the warranty and the breakdown cover. I mean, come on. It cost me £9.80 to fill that tank with V-Power petrol, and these can get about 250 to 300 miles. It's just, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. But yeah, let me know if you want to see anything more, and let me know if you want to do an in-depth cleaning tutorial on what I've done with this bike to make sure I don't affect any electrical things and cause any issues, and how I got in there all nice and super clean. And I'd be glad to do that. I'd be happy to do that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you soon.